Rabbit, what are you doing?
Waiting for Newbie. What else?
It's like 1:30 in the morning. There's a couple of things that Rabbit does that annoy me. I mean, mostly the getting in the way with all my plans, trying to control me and Chessie, the book, numbers, always having to be 100% accurate, but the pacing. I hear every single footstep, and it gets so quiet here when we don't have a night guard.
Am I not allowed to be, well, slightly concerned since they're usually very punctual? So this is the first time where this dilemma is starting.
Exactly.
But I'm trying not to overthink it. It's just... So, Florence told me that because I do the whole TikTok thing, that to change it to a pacing. And I'm hoping that works, to be honest. And it just makes me more anxious because I just hear my steps and I can't help but start counting how many steps I do, and then it becomes this vicious cycle where I have to continue doing it so I can hear my own footsteps to keep track of time. I don't know what the world wants from me. Nerves.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but that ain't gonna happen. The overthinking part. You're already overthinking it. You overthought it like 40 minutes ago.
Actually, 43 minutes ago and 42 seconds.
Uh-huh. How are you doing, Chessie?
I'm so bored. I
Honestly,
have no idea.
kind of agreed.
Oh,
Do you want to try eating human food again?
do we have any?
I have chili poppers.
Where did... Do we even sell chili poppers?
I have melon yogurt as well.
I don't know if my mouth opens.
Where?
Where
I've
is
been
it
monitoring the perimeter, and I can't haven't sensed them.
I don't. What is? Where do you come from? It's like you come from Tartarus itself, the Nether Realms.
Well, if that's
Like-
what you call the
No, that's
my
like the
domain.
basement, then
Opens
yes.
in the ground, and then you just suddenly appear. I have an idea, but for a future date.
Well, what date is it? And
What is it?
how do you want to plan it?
How long do you think until we should cause chaos now that Newbie's here?
Oh, come on. You're being
About 5
absurd.
seconds.
They're gonna be here, right? Come
Yeah,
on.
they'll be here, right? They're usually here.
All right, hear me
It's
out.
been like
usually
7 hours, but
Has it?
Jesse, where are you going?
maybe. Listen, okay, it's been like 412 days since Newbie last came in. Listen, my internal clock doesn't really work the same way as everyone else's, but it feels like eternity. And it's the only thing that keeps me going. Every day. Seems longer than the last. Who would have known that I cared that much about Newbie being the newest one here? But I got attached. I don't know.
Wait, no, it's been...
Well, anyways, if
They're
Newbie
going.
doesn't show up in the next 3 days, I'm gonna start executing Plan ED.
ED?
ED.
ED. It's so secret and Cody.
Oh.
Jesse might know it. Oh my.
Dude,
What
there's
have you done?
skeletons down here.
There's a chest.
I would
What?
go down.
There's a
there.
chest. What's in the chest?
Is it bones? Is
Name
it skeleton bones?
It's a name tag.
Ooh.
Wait,
Whose
nope.
name?
They've also got a CD. I didn't even know that we had a skeleton dungeon underneath the cafe. I didn't know I could go that far down. But having skeletons in your closet, I can understand. Skeletons in your dungeon? Florence, I think you have something to work out.
Ooh, come.
Oh, wait, how is that fossilized? How? Oh.
I got
Oh,
this
good
on
hops.
Amazon. It's antique. Yes. This is the sound that we will execute Plan ED to. Well, the night's going pretty boring. I mean, I'm gonna start moving the 3 or 4 days for Plan ED to about 3 minutes if something doesn't happen soon. Oh, maybe. Maybe I should start a vote. We can decide. We can all gather around, except for me. I don't have to decide anything. I'm the queen here. Everyone decides everything else, and I tell them if that's an okay thing to do or not. That's how this works. And then we'll decide what to do. Also known as Plan the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord. Do we
Rabbit, are you? You know what's
No.
going on?
You shall not be named.
Okay, this is where I take this away. Alright,
What a
but are we
spoil sport.
ignoring...
Hey,
I
KK,
feel
you want
like
to try
we
eating
are
human food?
ignoring the
I don't
bigger
eat.
issue here.
How would I eat?
Yo, Jesse, can we replace his candles with some chili peppers?
I could certainly try.
Hey, don't touch the candles. They're sensitive. No.
You know what, the Queenie here, you're going to get...
He's too
hold of
movie
this.
about.
Yo, thanks. I'll sell this on eBay.
Not gonna let you do it. Chelsea wanted to grab my candles. Granted, I don't exactly have any at the very moment. I think they confused the strawberry on my head for a candle. But I think I successfully deterred him. I think. Don't grab my metaphorical candles, you little heathen.
But I feel like we are ignoring the bigger issue.
You're right. We are ignoring the bigger issue.
Thank you.
I'll leave.
Finally.
No, that
Oh,
was
thank
that's
God.
the second biggest issue in the room.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Why did you bring him back?
The first biggest issue is why we haven't installed any hammocks yet.
What?
For
I'm
whatever reason,
interesting.
in the
The
last update, Florence decided to introduce stress on my limbs. Standing all day. It's terrible. It's like he wants a real work-life experience.
Oh, that's like torture.
I think it might have been from my bad behavior.
Oh,
It's okay. We can fix this. Step 1.
at least you.
Oh, hammock.
It's a gay
How?
hammock.
Yes, it's made for me.
It's made for the gays then.
Queenie, I know you love no clipping above your chair, but don't think you should no
I've
clip into the
achieved
battery.
God
What are the-
status.
What are the physics? Up.
Stop
Me-
trying to take Queenie's shtick.
I'm not that to it. What? Me? Take it. I'm just trying to figure out how it
Yeah,
works.
stop touching my shtick. He keeps taking my hot dogs. I keep trying to eat them, but then he takes them. I want to
Listen.
try human food.
Don't make me whack you with a mailbox.
You've
know
already
what?
tried that. There's a
Yeah, it doesn't
reason
mean too much.
to go into repairs.
So, again, are we going to ignore the fact that Newbie is extremely late right now? Or
Yeah,
It's like 70 hours late.
All right, let's address the issue. Newbie isn't here. All right, issue addressed.
Have you
You're
ever
not
thought about what if
concerned?
they're just vomiting
Violently
blood?
from their nose.
I'm going to murder you. Vomiting blood, pissing milk, shitting bricks. All this and more when you get sick. Newbie's not sick. I know where they are.
That was the.
Can
that was
you
the
wait
PA.
a minute? Can we talk about the semantics of death here for us? Maybe Newbie is just dead. Have you thought of that?
Well, then, wait.
What?
You
wouldn't
didn't think
you-
about that, did you, Rabbit? You insensitive little prick.
And soon
Well,
enough, we'll get
unless
the invites to the
Florence
funeral. 'cause
just
we're their
tells
only
me-
friends.
Unless Florence walks through that door saying, yes, we have lost an employee. Anyways, we're recruiting right now. I don't think Newbie's dead. But
You-
how...
Well,
Should
is
know. But-
Florence entitled to tell us anything?
Yes.
You know for a fact
Hmm.
that Florence would never walk in like that.
I'm aware. That's why we get the
He'd
notes.
strut in like that.
Actually, you know what? You're actually more accurate in this statement.
Mhm.
Anyways, going back into it, Chessie's right. Newbie could be sick, and I can just be overreacting like always. Just that
What?
I'm not sure. I just not used to them and not.
Wait,
being-
are you getting self-aware?
I've known about this for a while.
We had a whole big thing about it.
We body swapped over it.
Yeah. It was an
It was-
absolute nightmare.
I
Ah.
really never understood Queenie.
How does
until
it feel
that
like to have an actual head?
You have an actual head now.
To be
no.
fair, that does
Your head
function
doesn't shape
as
like
indeed
mine.
a head. Well, let's get ahead of the problem, okay?
Yes.
Newbie is gone tonight. Newbie might be gone tomorrow night, assuming that the throwing up from their nostrils does not continue. So, how do we take advantage of the time that we have?
We can play Monopoly.
Songs like at Broadway.
Rabbit, listen. Okay, listen.
I'm not very.
No,
creative.
no, it's okay.
just-
You know what? Hey, you know what? You're trying. It's fine. You tried. but we're gonna move on to somebody else's idea.
Monopoly's boring. About as boring as Newbie not being here. I miss them. Oh!
Okay, yes, Jesse, you're up.
We can burn the cafe down to the ground.
I
That
would
isn't
prefer you
indeed
do not
All right,
burn the
all
cafe
in favor?
Aye.
Monopoly.
Oh, no, not Monopoly.
All in favor of burning the cafe to the ground.
Aye.
Okay, so we're gonna throw Monopoly out the window as it lost to arson.
Arson. Arson.
Seems that we have turned into a democracy. I won't lie. We have the Queen of Hearts, and she's running a democracy.
All right, Creamy, what do you got? Give me something. Come on.
Why don't we all bake a cake together?
Not that bad of idea considering we are running low.
Oh, well, I'm not a fan of arson. But hey, I convinced them to make some cake, you know? My pastime. They don't have to do anything, but, you know, just, it's nice having them hang around. It takes the loneliness out of being downstairs.
Wait a minute, Creamy. Are you trying to get us to do manual labor on our off time?
Listen, all right, okay,
That's
there's no
the
manual
real
part.
corporate propaganda, Creamy.
If
You
you're all
should
standing
know.
around, if you're all standing around and I'm the one making the cake, it's still making it together. I'm in
there's
charge of the pastries.
semantics and language there.
I know.
Okay.
I know how you don't like to do work, so I just propose that you be around while the work's being done.
Do
and
you
then
just
take
want
part of the
my
credit.
present, Creamy?
Always.
So does everyone else.
Maybe you
Get
can be
mine.
in the hammock. That
Ooh,
You can bring your hammock, yes.
and
could
we could
bring you
just
the hammock.
get ahead of the work, so we don't have a lot to do tomorrow.
And I'll
I have
bring
a
you some
question.
matches.
If we bake a cake together, can I light the
Fire.
I don't want to make a cake with that thing.
I'll let you light the candles.
All right. All in favor for baking a cake and giving
Aye.
into our corporate agenda? Say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Out of all the things we could have done, we are animatronics, we are AI, we are so beyond intelligent. So what do? Our jobs. We do our jobs. We bake a cake. You know what? I just don't care. I don't care anymore. We'll bake a cake. And it'll be the greatest cake ever created because we have the intelligence of 30 million humans in just one person.
So I guess we're baking a cake. I suggested Monopoly, though. I thought a simple game of Monopoly should calm us down, and it's a game that has a lot of antics involved that should be soothing, correct? But it appears that baking cake will also benefit us and make us more productive. And on top of that, with knowing with Thing 1 and Thing 2 chaosness, then I don't think anything should go wrong, right?
All right, looks like we're baking a cake. Sorry, Chessie, Arson lost, but you'll get to light the candles. And who knows, maybe
That
that'll
might
be
end
a
up-
secondary a
That might
cause.
end up happening.
Cause and effect. Light a fire, start a fire.
Because we're kind of negligent.
Alrighty.
We're kind of negligent.
Creamy, show us how it's done. You're
I
literally
shall.
made for this.
Yes, quite literally, I was made for this. Oh, look, there's a cake.
He's over in the restaurant.
Wow, you're so skilled.
No, this is made of plastic. It's like a modeled cake that they put in the glass.
Well,
When
John,
can I
I
light it on
eat it?
fire?
Honestly, the plastic becomes noxious gas for humans. I mean,
Yes, but we're
have
not humans, so
I know.
Don't
But
have
if-
the
but if Newbie
capability
comes
of
in-
breathing air.
But what if Newbie comes in? And then
Yes,
they will
right.
actually be vomiting out of their nostrils.
I'm willing to risk that
Ooh.
chance.
Whoa.
Why can't I light it on fire?
Fireproof cake?
Oh, it's actually biopropylene. Stuff doesn't light on fire that easily.
Ew.
Unless you douse it in gasoline.
Do we have any gasoline?
does it look like we have gasoline?
I don't
Let
know.
me check.
I've never had to use gasoline.
Give me a
before.
minute.
Wait.
What?
let's get started making the cake.
Okay, well, yeah.
All right, I think I know the things you're gonna need, so I'll help you out.
Oh, you're actually going to help me. Thank you.
Yes, classic cake ingredients coming right up.
First, we
Okay.
take the chili poppers,
Yeah,
and then we chop them up.
I
right?
was thinking,
Yeah.
what if we put
What
some
if-
of these in?
Grape cake. Fruit cake.
Nothing goes better than chili poppers and grapes.
Seriously, chili poppers and grape cake. What a better... Wait, what's a better combination than that? I mean, I'm going to add a few more things, garnish, and then it'll be a terrific cake. I mean... I hope they didn't hear me.
I read this one on the internet.
I'll take your word for it. I'll make
It
the
was
best cake I can.
It was one of those forum sites. It was like r/the worst food combinations.
Worst.
I mean,
Well, they
was-
didn't cook it right. They didn't cook it right.
Exactly. Nothing beats the grape and chili. What was it? Chili popper?
Yeah,
Cake.
chili popper
Third.
cake. Yeah.
What is our top seller?
It's fruity and spicy, just like you. Fruity and spicy, just like you, Queenie.
Ah, you know me so well.
Let's just get started.
Anybody know what happened to Jesse?
No, not a.
I got
not a-
gasoline.